But Jesus is saying to us that we see these things. These are signs of his coming. Then he had a warning for us, for his followers. He had a warning for the very people he was talking to, his church. In verse 34, it says, "Take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and the cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man." These are things we ought to pray for. That we are worthy to stand before Jesus. He will come. He will come, brethren. I cannot tell you when. Men have gone out and set date and time. Boy, how long ago was Y2K? The year 2000. We're still here. 7 years later. So many people thought that everything will come crashing down. Jesus will come. Prepare. That did not trouble us, because we understood God's and the words of Jesus. Jesus will not come in secret. Secret, yes, to those that do not know him. But when he comes, all eyes will see him. He will be coming with a great shout, the sound of a trumpet. As 1 Thessalonians 4:16 tells us. Let us look at 1 Thessalonians 4:16. "For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel and the trump of God." And it says, "The dead in Christ shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in a cloud to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord." He is coming. I feel saddened to hear so much saying that your loved one is in heaven looking down on you. Your loved one is in heaven. They're okay. They're at peace in heaven. Jesus never taught us that. In fact, Jesus said, "No one ascended to heaven but he that came down." No one. Not even the prophets in the past. You know what Paul said concerning these men? They without us cannot be made perfect. They wait for the return of Jesus Christ. We wait. Thessalonians tells us that the dead shall rise first, the dead in Christ. They're in the grave awaiting that trump of God. Revelation 1 and verse 7 show you how many people will see Jesus. Revelation 1 verse 7. "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him." Who else will see Jesus? They also which pierce him. And how will the earth feel? All kindred of the earth shall wail because of him. They will moan, wail. They'll be troubled. The leaders of this world will be troubled, brethren, because Jesus is coming to take it back. The devil is preparing them to fight him, but they won't be able to stop him. Verse 30, I'll read this quickly in Matthew 24, verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds. See, the same way he went, of heaven, with power and great glory. The mighty men and rich men of this earth won't be a very pleasant time for them. They're not looking forward to the return of Jesus. The obedient people are people like you and I. We want Jesus to come. We should pray for his coming. Let me look at Revelation 6. Show you what these rich men and mighty men will be doing at his return. And the kings of the earth and great men, the great men of the earth, rich men, chief captains, mighty men, every bondman, every freeman hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. What are they saying to the rocks and mountains? Fall on us. Fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come. Who shall be able to stand? Who will be able to fight him? Remember the question asked when Goliath stood up? Who is able to fight this great man? Jesus, no one will be able to stand and fight him. David fought Goliath. David had the Spirit of God, the power of God to fight this man. And he fought him. He fought him in the name of his God. And Jesus will come in the same power, brethren, and will fight the nations. They will run. They will hide in their rocks. They'll be in their bunkers. They can hide themselves there for 3-4 months from an atomic attack. But they can't hide from Jesus. You know what he will do? He smoke them. And when they come out, he get them. Remember that phrase? Smoke them. And when they run out, he pounce on them. Jesus will get everyone. Everyone will see Jesus. They that have done good will be with Jesus in the resurrection of life. And those that have done evil will face the judgment. Brethren, let us prepare and be ready for Christ's second coming. God bless you.